Hey, it's May 18th, Thursday, and Father Taylor here, and it's time for your weekly eBlast. So first of all, Saturday night, right here at the church, May 20th, 7 p.m., the Tapestry concert for raising money for the Kateri Clinic is happening right at our church, Saturday night, 7 o'clock. I think all of you know, most of you know what Kateri is about, these clinics and hospitals in a part of Nigeria where there are no clinics or hospitals. And so we are raising money for that. And we have a great concert set up. We got a full setup of music and singers, all kinds of stuff coming up that Paula has put together. And that's coming up at Saturday night at 7. And then again, a second performance Sunday at 2 p.m. And every dollar you spend, of every dollar, almost the entire dollar goes to somebody gets some kind of medical treatment. I mean, it's the best bang for your buck. Now, you guys know about it, and you may be coming. What I'm asking you to do is to bring some people who don't know about it. These are the kind of things that, we haven't heard much about it during the COVID days, a couple of years. So we need to start reaching the next generation down to be able to talk to them about, hey, would you guys like to be a part of something really great? It's not a church organization. It's an agency that brings help directly to people. So I want you to make sure that you know about that coming up. So invite some people to come to that and be prepared to give generously. We really want to see these guys. We want to see some people get some medical care. That's what we really want to do. So that's Saturday. On Sunday at 2 o'clock. So following church on Sunday, we won't have like a thing. We've been having either a training or a teaching or something about membership ever since we got back. So we're taking a little bit of break, but we will have some food just so you can come up and hang out and chill and meet people. So it's just a free thing to come up. So please come upstairs. If you see somebody who's new, invite them to come upstairs just so they can kind of see the church, meet some folks, and come on up. All right, also coming up, I want to remind you that Memorial Day weekend, first of all, on that Saturday at 2 o'clock, there is a memorial service for Gene and Eugene Miller, who were longtime members of our church. You may remember them. So I'm just letting you know that that's at 2 o'clock. You're invited to come to that. To pay your last respects and to pray with the family and give in great thanks for the lives of Gene and Eugene. They were great people. I only wish I'd gotten to know them earlier. So that's coming up. The last two more things I want to tell you about, and they both happen once on June 3rd and then once on June 4th. So June 3rd, we're having our Fill the Truck event. Now, you've done this before. Only twice a year, we ask for large donations to be given to our community pantry. Again, invite your friends to bring stuff. I'd like you to make sure that you take a look at the notice and see that there are some things they have. Do not bring pasta or canned peas and canned carrots and things like that. You can bring pasta sauce and a variety of other things which are listed that you'll see in the bulletin. Paper products are really hard to come by. So all those kind of paper products used for home, but they just can't get enough of that over at the pantry. So that's June 3rd. You'll drive up, the stuff will go right into the truck. That afternoon, we take it right over and we drop it off. So be prepared to be generous. If you're like, hey, I can't get to the shopping, you can write a check to the Simsbury Food Pantry. And this way, I mean, it's hard to believe that in our neighborhoods, which seems so kind of like doing well and sunny skies and people seem to be relatively prosperous, we do have more than 80 families in our town that are making choices between, do I buy gas or do I buy food? And so this is a way we can help out those families, okay? That's on June 3rd. Now, last announcement for today, June 4th, which is that Sunday. So June 4th, we're going to have after church our semi-annual meeting. You say, what's that? So, once a year we get together and we talk about church stuff. things like budgets and building repairs and how are we doing and what's the mission all about, what's going on. And so instead of trying just to jam all that at the last minute, we want everyone, I don't mean just curious people, we want every member and every prospective member to come to church, come up to the church June 4th after the service for time of meeting with the vestry. The vestry will give some reports on where we are this year. We will talk about those things. We'll also talk, but we give you a chance to ask the questions you want to know about what's going on. So our semi-annual meeting, it will be June 4th following the 9:15 service. Okay? So thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you guys. Be praying, hey, who can I invite to church? Must be somebody. Lord, show me. Pray, Lord, is there someone you'd like me to invite to church? Who might that be? Just the invitation might bring God to mind for someone. Second thing you might do is like, Lord, I pray that we would see one person, one visitor this week. Can you pray and ask God to bring one person this week to our church? That'd be great. So anyway, so we have those coming up. And so we have, so let's go over it again. Saturday, 7 o'clock. Sunday, 2 o'clock. That's the Tapestry Group raising money for Kateri. On the June 3rd, we have, or I should say Memorial Day weekend, we have on Saturday, we have a service for Gene and Eugene. And then on Monday, we have the Memorial Day Parade, of which we hope to have at least 100 of our neighbors come by. It was great last year. Come by and volunteer and show up on Memorial Day, Monday. And then coming up on June 3rd, we have Fill the Truck at the church. And June 4th, come up and have a semi-annual meeting with the vestry after church. Okay, it's also written down, but I just want to bring it to mind for you guys. All right, thanks so much, and hopefully I'll see you this weekend.